What's your last name, David? David George? Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm Gary Spence, and I'm with David George here in the booth.
Hello. So today we have Ryan's team and whose team is that? That's
Not sure who the team captain is, but they play in our little league, I believe, on Vancouver.
nice. Yeah, this will be a good game to watch with Ryan coming back on it too. So we'll see how he does.
So it's an 11-9 match.
Yes. We have.
Ryan and Ben are playing right now, so that's why you get to hear our golden tones. So I think that's Tyler at the table, and
Yeah, that's Tyler for Rail Runners. He's just up on his first shot. I think Ryan's going for the break here.
Yeah, I think Ryan uses one of those thumpers.
Thumper jumpers, yeah, they're beautiful cues. They jump so easily.
Yeah, he's. I tried his when I played him in the 8-ball and after the match, and he's added a couple ounces, so it plays a bit different than the stock one.
Mm-hmm. Well, the nice thing is you can put more weight in or throw some weight out. And it breaks beautifully.
Oh, breaks from the side, wing ball down.
Probably for the 1 to the corner and bring it back up to the 2 off the rail.
Yeah, it looks like he can. Might have to go twice across to shoot the 2 up in the top left as the viewers are looking. I don't think he can hold it. He might be able to hold it once. It's a pretty thin angle though,
it
so
is a thin angle.
I don't think he'll be able to hold it by rolling it. Might have to go twice across to shoot, get back on the 2.
Yep, he's going to make it. And
he's
going to play the 2 in the side.
Ah, nice shot. Now he's got an angle where he can actually choose the corner if he feels that forwards better shape.
Plays the 2 off the rail here and brings it back up to the 3. Plays it in the side and goes back down to the 4 probably.
Yeah, it's whether he can, if he goes to the side,
rate.
he's got to get it by the 4-9, right?
Yeah, that's a tight spin, and if he puts too much left on it, it comes right back into the 4. Yeah. He's got it. There you go.
Nice little rub there off the 4. See Tyler's back at the table on the other one.
Table 21.
Yeah.
And the 3 ball going down to the corner. Got to bring it back up to the 4 with bottom. A bit too much. We'll have to see how he goes from there.
Well, he was spinning that ball, and quite often with that spin he put on it, grabbed the ball and overcut it.
Yeah, and put a bit too much spin down.
Yeah, didn't allow for it. It just spin-induced, overcut the ball.
Yeah. So now we have, I think this is Ed or Neil up to the table.
I think that's Neil.
Have a nice easy shot on the 3, bring it back down to the 4.
You just got to watch, don't hit the 5 or come straight across and scratch. Now he's a little tight to the rail.
Puts a nice top or bottom.
Well, the 9 might be get in the way. Nope. He was okay.
Gets through it. Yeah, with that dangerous shot there, you can get stuck behind the 9 off that rail if you put too much left.
Or just too much top even.
Or too much top, yeah.
And table 21, Tyler made a nice pot, drew back, and went in off. So, fortune's a 9 ball.
What a beautiful leave right back up on the rail for the 6, so he just has to drop it off to the 7.
Yeah, he's got a natural, just has to hold it there for a good angle to get back for the 9.
There you go, he's got it.
So side pocket could be in play on this 7 if he's not careful. Because he's got to stay on the right-hand side of the table.
I think...
Which way are we looking down the table?
We are looking from
left-hand, yeah.
break side.
Yeah, he's got to look. He's got to stay on the left-hand side of the table.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he could just Z it down table, right? Be an easy shot. But side pocket might be. Oh no, he's going to Z it. 4 rails. Looks like he might be going 4 rails.
Nope.
Oh, just draw.
Play it safe and probably play the bank back up to the top corner, top left. Or he could play safe, bring it back down to here on the top right. Or he's going to go for the bank.
He's going for the kick, yeah.
Oh. Open leave, though.
Yeah.
The hard shot to leave with that, too. The bottom didn't help him there. He could have played it differently. Probably played some top and come back down to the rail and just float it.
Yeah, I think I would have either cranked it and got to the short rail with it, tried to go 4 rails to get down for the 9, or else just play the simple 2 rails and hope you don't catch the side pocket. So we're just going to confirm what the scores are here. So Tyler's racking up on table 21. Neil's break on table 22. I think that's Neil. I could be wrong.
Thanks, pal. Score is 2-0 now. New breaks. Nice break off, but the cue ball went down.
Yeah, Tyler hit a little bit too much on pushed it to the right and drew back into the pocket. Oh, nice break there.
Yeah, just put a bit too much bottom on it, came back on him.
Well, he crossed over the center. If he'd hit the center, he might have been okay on that. Nice break on table 22. Good look at the 1.
And, does he get it though?
Did he get the window?
You can check.
It's close. It'd be a great shot if he's on the window.
Yeah. This will be a great shot if he gets the 3 out of this somehow.
Yeah. Well, now he's got a choice.
He's got a chance here, but
you could play the cannon onto the 3 to 4, right?
Could, yeah. He's gonna go play safe, I guess.
And he gets the bonus. Looked like he went for the cannon the 4
for
in, but
yeah.
he got the bonus. On table 21, looks like Tyler may have gotten away with that scratch on the break.
Brian Bird having some troubles there, figuring out what to do with the 5 and keep it safe so he doesn't throw it away. Brian Bird played amazingly in the 8-ball or 9-ball singles. What a great player. His stroke's almost perfect. Just see what he does here with the 5.
Now we get a look at this thumper jump cue here. Popped it too far. Got the top of the ball.
Another safety. Oh, just peeled out a little bit, but he should be safe enough.
Well, I think he's forced a safety back anyway.
Good afternoon, Rick and Joseph in the YouTube chat.
Don't forget, folks, share, share, share. Let's get those numbers up. Some good 9-ball being played here. So I think you could almost try and bank the 3 below the 9 and
does
spin
it go
the
past
cue ball.
the 9, does it?
Yeah, you can bank it below the 9 and come around. He's going to kick it off 2 rails.
He didn't get it.
He did have an edge. I think I would.
He did have an edge to play the 3, but if he opens the 3 up on the rail and brings the cue ball down, then he's got the easy.
Yeah, I think he could have spun it up straight up to the short rail and then over to the break line, and he might have got covered behind the 4-6.
True. But the worry is with that, you break out the 4 by accident, and then you give him the match out of it.
It's always easiest from the booth here anyway. You never seem to make a mistake.
It's always easy to commentate, and then you walk up on the table, and then you get the chance to play, and you're like, oh wait, what do I do?
So it looks like he's playing the bank here.
Beautiful bank, nice leave on the 6.
Played that wonderfully well. Oh.
Oh, just a miss on the 6 on table 21.
Yeah.
Gives Jason a nice lead in there.
Well, he's able to laugh at his weak shot there.
At least you laugh it off, having fun is the most part about this. It's not all about winning,
Well, one of the secrets is you got to have the world's shortest memory when you miss.
Oh, yeah.
Take 5 seconds to analyze and fume, and the end of 5 seconds, what are you talking about? What missed shot?
Yep. That's the thing, though, is you got players and they'll just throw it down and down and down, and then they pile it on themselves, and then they snap and they throw a ball out, and then it's over. You can't do that. You got to keep your calm and keep just going.
Well, Ryan finishes that off. And Tyler overcranks and sucks it in the side, right? Ball in hand onto the 9.
That's 4-0 now, I think it is.
That's my favorite 9 ball. Ball in hand.
Easiest one to do is you get whatever you want. Brooklyn, Miami. Welcome, Thomas.
I noticed some of the tournaments in the States now, if you're on the 9 ball, so the rest of the balls are gone, and you scratch, it's a loss.
It is sometimes, yeah.
The player doesn't have to get the cue ball and line up the 9 and shoot it. It's just, it's a loss. Speeds up the game.
It also, too, when you miss the 9 like that and you put it on there, you don't want to watch someone shoot it in straight on it.
It speeds things up, and there's a penalty then for making a mistake. But I think they played that rule in the U.S. Open last year. I think they brought that in.
Yeah, I think they did. So we got Jeff, I think his name is, on the break.
Yeah, he's the head referee for the tournament.
Yeah. Is he the head ref, or is...
I thought he was the head ref.
Or is Bill the head ref?
Oh, maybe it's Bill.
Maybe.
One of the two of them are. But they have a good refereeing crew here every year. These people have been coming here for the last... I've been here 5 of the last 6. And
this is my first time down here, and they seem dedicated to this.
Yeah.
They do their job right, and they make sure it's a fair game. So what more can you ask for,
Hold for the 2. As long as he doesn't hit it too hard, he's got to have a look at the 3. The 6 is a potential problem here.
Slips it right past. Beautiful lead for the 3.
Took the 6 right out of the formula. Well done. Now he's got an angle. Just draw up the table or go to the rail. I think he'll probably just draw straight up the table.
Pretty decent break by Jason.
Yeah,
put the one on the rail. Nothing down, though. Michigan, my bad, Thomas.
Yeah.
I misread it.
So it looks like an early end of this game. This is just has to cut the 9 a little bit with the 5. It's not set.
There it is.
And he avoids the scratch. Nice quick game. So it's not flipping the score for us. We're just taking a moment to check the score. We'll get it up to date for you folks. I think it's 4-1. So Tyler got a good look at the 2. He's going to have some work to get down for that 3 ball. And Ed is breaking here.
See what he does on the left side or the right side of the table and see how he breaks from there. We've got a lot of left side breaks recently, so see how this works.
Yeah, that
Pretty
was
tight break.
Yeah, that looked like a loose rack almost.
It did
the way
almost.
those balls did not come apart.
Yeah, definitely a loose rack on that one.
No ball down. Yeah.
Yep, no balls down. So
Ed thought he'd made a ball. He was about to shoot.
So we got Jason and Jeff up on the shots. Oh, hooks himself on the 2 and makes it a bit difficult with the 5 coming back in there.
That's actually Tyler on the far table.
Tyler, my bad. Tyler and we got Ryan going back up on the table. Hook on the 2, so we'll see if he can cut it in.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to go for the cut, and he gets it.
Yeah, so Ed, Tyler, and Neil are from out of my league, our little league.
Vancouver, right?
Yeah, Langley, actually,
Langley.
a suburb of.
Mm-hmm. Nice safety play there by Ed, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we lost our room. It was a one-room league.
Ah.
And so, unfortunately, the ballroom closed due to lease issues. So, we're down. What we need is somebody to come and open a nice 16-table room for us in the Fraser Valley. Oh, good, nice jump. Nailed that.
What a beautiful jump. And then the nice leave on the 3 there for the 5 that comes back, or the 4, I mean.
Yeah. Although the 4 doesn't have a natural pocket, so I'm not.
But the 7's there, it can help it in there.
So he moves the balls, uses the 8 to push the balls open.
Comes a little back on the 4 though, so.
Yeah, it's.
He could play the 9-4, but we'll see. He's going to go for the bank.
You can back cut that 4
you could,
too.
Yeah.
Straight in. You don't have to. Either way, the bank side or cut it in the side. Oh, he's looking at a window. It must be a window between the 9.
Or
and
he's
the
going
5.
for the 9-4.
Yeah, it's a bit tough.
It is.
Oh, you're
there
right.
It is.
He got the magic way.
It was a beautiful shot with the combo on the 4 there where he left it.
A little bit of luck there because the 9 was overcut, but it found a ball to go in off of. Looks like Tyler's in a bit tough where he's sitting now.
Look behind the 6 and the 7, and the 2's right on the other side. So he's got no bank out. So
it's the 3 I think he's after, isn't it? Yeah,
nope.
3.
Is it?
Yeah, the 3.
The 3.
Yeah, that's the 4. Besides the 3, yeah. I can see the table direct. Yeah, he makes a nice hit.
Nice hit, but opens up the table. We'll see how Ryan can see if he can bring it back around off the 2 rail and get the 4 out of there.
Yeah, it's 4 doesn't sit very well from where he's on the 3, although he's got a nice angle. So
he does.
There is a little window he could get into.
Nothing there. Oh, wait.
Bonus time?
No bonus time.
People call it flukes and slop and stuff. I like to call it bonus. Sounds
Everybody's
more
got
positive.
a name for it.
Sounds more positive. Try and have fun while we're playing, and if you call it something negative, it wears negative on you. I think it takes away from the fun of just competing. So it looks like Tyler's got a decent look at the 4, but he's going to have to navigate through that gap because the 5's at the other end. He may be able to thread the needle between the corner pocket and the 6 and get to that short rail, spin out 2 rails, but it's a pretty small angle.
You could play. Yeah, that's all I see, honestly. Like, there's not much to do with this 4.
Or play safe. That's the other thing.
You could play safe, yeah.
Just because a ball's potable doesn't mean you have to pot it.
Oh, and scratch by accident.
Yeah, he hit that fourth fat and they went straight in the corner. I think if he'd have made it, he would have got the 2 rail out.
Oh yeah. He was just off by a bit and dropped it in.
So what's Ed got here on this table?
It's down to the 1 right now, so he's figuring out the 2 first.
Yeah,
He's going to go because he's going to have a long reach all the way from 1 to 2.
Yeah, it might be. He's on the rail, so if he can just get a look, he's got a possible combination or cannon.
Oh, puts the 4 in too with it.
Yeah, he played to come out, use those balls to get off the rail. Now he could draw into the 6, but where's the 2 going to end up if he does that?
Yeah, and then we got Ryan over there on the 5 to bring it back down to the 6 all the way down. So.
Yeah, it looks like a natural angle.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit of a nip though. It's not the easiest shot.
Nothing quite there, but good safe play in general. It sits right beside each other. See how they played here.
Yeah, Ed didn't get the safety he wanted.
No.
He's left a cut, or he's left a 2-9 as well.
He does, yeah. Actually, that 2-9 goes pretty nicely. He's got to watch that scratch off the.
As long as he's far enough off the rail, he can get below center. There's no way he can scratch unless he comes all the way across into the corner.
True.
Yeah, he just chose to cut.
Take the safe cut and bring it back up for the 3.
And
Ryan, it looks like he's
got a good look at the 5.
Going for the 5 right there. There it is. Bring it right back around. And he does get it.
So Ed should be able to, there's no problems here now. There's no problem. It's just keeping on line, right? And chose to come above. That brought the side pocket in play. So Ryan's making short work. That 5-6, nice transition. A little bit thin on the 7, but it shouldn't pose a problem.
He can play it off the 8 and bring the 8 back down to the corner. Or he'll. Oh, almost went it back in.
Wow.
There wasn't much there, though. He had a pretty thin cut, and he had to get a good angle on that 8 for the 9. I've got.
So this.
Brian's got a nice cut here.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Beautiful shot. Nice layup, too.
See what Tyler does. He hopefully just cinches it, brings the cue ball out at mid-table.
Yeah. Oh, bit too much on her.
Yeah, it's on these 7-foot valleys. I mean, these aren't gimme pockets on these tables, but they're fairly generous. And I mean, nice finish here on table 22. But people try and get too good a shape. You know, if you can just get the cue ball out center ball, if you're not dealing with a ball that's in a tough position, that's good enough, because everything is pretty much potable. If you're only 3-4 feet from the ball, you don't have to try and get perfect.
Ryan just went for the 8-9 combo and just missed it lightly.
Yeah.
Still not a bad leave, but.
Yeah, I think I would just back cut it into the bottom right. You can naturally there's no danger of a scratch. Just back cut it and float the cue ball.
Nice soft float back to the middle. Nice easy knock for the 9, and then
You might end up in the kitchen here on that angle.
You might. We got Brian going in for a break here. We'll see how he does on the right side, or the left side, I mean.
Nice pop.
Gets the 1 out of it.
Good look at the 1. Actually, good look at everything.
There's a good look on that whole run there.
Yeah.
Nice easy soft pot off the 1 and play the 2.
Yeah, it's first 2 starters are pretty elementary. So it's 6-2 now. So rail runners have got to get.
They got to go to 9, so they got to get quite a few more. And
yeah, so they're down 4.
whoever can make it's halfway there, so we'll just see if they can make the rest. They've been going pretty well so far, so.
Yeah, they've got to go 7 more, and whoever can make it only has to get 5 more. So, and they're the better rated team, so they're favored to win from this point. But it is 9 ball, and then
This is 9 ball. Anything can
2-game
happen.
races against each player can. Well, not races. It's just 2 games against each player, so it can change pretty quick.
So we'll see how he takes this 8 off here.
See how Ryan's break goes.
Oh, what a beautiful lead! What a beautiful leave for the 9. Oh,
He might be around the corner.
He might be horn hooked.
Well, Ryan, pretty good break there. Made a ball.
Pretty open. 2's pretty far down, so you may have some trouble with that off the shot. See how Brian plays this one right here.
Yeah, that's the 2 behind the 5, isn't it? Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah, he's behind the. Yeah, he's behind the.
He is, so he's got to come
point.
off.
Yeah. Ooh, that was darn
off the
close
horn.
too.
Unlucky, you know. That's 9 ball, you know. It's one shot, and you could throw the whole game.
These rails play pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
And they play consistent across all the tables. Seem to be similar speed, and the rails are very consistent. I played on about 7 or 8 tables.
I've been practicing around this whole place, and I played in a mini tournament, and yeah, they seem pretty well adjusted from one end to the other.
Yeah. Fairly lively rails, and the cloth runs nice. Ryan is making short work of his rack. Just got to make sure he gets a good enough angle on this 7. That looks pretty good. Probably cut it in the corner. That's maybe, I don't know. It looks like he's going to chip it in the side. It was further off the rail than I thought.
Yeah. Then we'll see Ed here take his break off probably the left side.
This is Neil here breaking. Yeah. I only know that because they're from my league. So
I'll leave those names up to you then.
And Ryan with a nice breaking out.
That's 7-2. Nice break by Neil.
Yeah, it just didn't quite get it square. So.
Yeah. That 2 is going to be a problem. And then see how that he deals with that 6-9 later if he gets to it.
It's far enough off the rail, that 2, you can just about play a stop shot on the 1 and you cut the 2 all the way down.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the side point because it's far enough out. And actually the 4 is sitting to make the pocket play slightly bigger should you.
It does, yeah.
You know, extra chance to bump it in, right? Yeah, that's what he's doing. Nice, just baby draw. Made sure he had a good look at the 2.
7-3, my bad, not 7-2.
Oh, gee.
Oh, he went for the side pop.
Yeah, it must have been further off the rail than we thought.
That was
a lot easier shot.
Oh, yeah, that was probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches off. He had tons of space. There he goes. Now we'll see
nice
if he gets
control right in the gap. Yeah.
Gets the breakout off the 6 here and can get the 5 off of it.
You can just play up above the 5. Just like this, and then slide through, because you can pick the 6 off the back of the 9. There is room to pot it. It looks like he's pretty damn just wrong angles. No, the way he's looking up, he's got the right angle to hold for the 6.
Here's Ryan's break. Nothing down.
Well, if it was easy as just getting a fancy break cue and you're automatically going to get a good break, it doesn't work that way. You still got to hit the cue ball in the center, and you still got to hit the pack in the right spot.
Here he goes for the 7 cut. And he just misses lightly.
Yeah, in a regular bar box that would have been in, but these are
valleys
cut, these are cut just a little bit tighter than your regular bar box.
Great run though down to the 7, but just couldn't quite finish it off. So we'll probably have Neil finish it off here for this.
Nice. Got to put a good stroke on this one though.
Ryan played a safety, so we'll see how he does.
Yeah, I think Neil got down far enough. Probably wanted to go a little further, but the corner pocket was in line with his path, so he didn't want to overhit it.
There he goes.
Nice, rolled it in nice. Ed's got his jumper out.
There he goes.
Oh, hit it good too.
Nice hit.
So, looks like a 3-9 is on here if Ryan makes this. I don't know if the 3 gets past the 9, so he might be playing the combination if he makes this up the rail. A little bit hard.
A little hard.
And no window, and
he does have the bank though if he comes up the top rail, but
yeah.
he'll probably most likely play safe or something. Because you can come back off the top rail with two rail and bring it back down to the 3, but that's dangerous.
Looks like he's got enough room to just go one rail across with a little bit of left hand.
Yeah.
That's awfully tight, and the light's probably in the way to try and jump that. Very tight to the ball. He's only got 3 fingers from the ball. So if he wanted to jump that would be a...
Not even, probably 2 feet.
2 or 3 fingers, yeah. No, it looks like he's...
Touched the 9.
He was trying to... couldn't see an out, so he decided to try and move the 9. So there would be no easy 3-9 combo.
Couldn't quite get it. There it is.
Yeah, sometimes a 9 ball, it's better to try and make a tactical shot when you're buried in it.
Oh, yeah.
Than it is to try some hero hit and sell out anyway.
Try and get the 9 ball away from whatever ball you're shooting then. Oh.
Yeah, nice combination, but...
too much spin and it came back down and bite him back.
I think the corner was probably on the natural angle. He just focused on cutting that ball in and didn't really pay attention to the where the corner pocket was. He had to get down that end of the table and back up for a shot at the 1 anyway.
Yeah, with Ryan's shot though, it's just you'd rather get the 9 ball, try and get that away from the 3 and not set it right in the pocket, and he just couldn't quite get it.
Yeah. So we'll see the 2 is a lot of work to get down on that 2 ball.
But he looks like he's got it all the way down. Now we'll see what he does with the 9.
Well, the way he was looking, I think he's had a safety, or is he playing the bank combo?
Playing the bank.
Bank combo, and there it is.
What a beautiful bank.
Because before he shot the 1, he was lining something up down there. Edge breaking on table 21. Let's see if breaks down the middle. I notice a lot of players are breaking down the middle. I always like to break from the side.
I like the right on the line, 1 diamond over from the rail on the left side. Everybody's got a different opinion on how they like their breaks.
Well, the correct opinion is rack up 50 racks, or 40 racks, and 10 breaks from each spot. And the one where you make the most balls from, that's the right one for you, right? And just because it works at this tournament on these tables, next tournament,
the next tournament, that's Vegas, and they play on what? They play on diamonds, or they play on these?
Well, ACS is valleys.
Valleys.
And sometimes you get to Vegas, those tables are in pretty rough shape. It just depends on where they are in the cycle. Sometimes you get down there and they're like practically brand new. They're just all being redone.
Ryan scratched.
Yeah, that's a very unfortunate scratch there.
Off the 8 and just dropped it in by accident from that one shot. If you watch again up on here.
Yeah. It's one of those situations where you know where the cue ball is going. It travels.
He was just going for the bank and 8 knocked it in by accident.
Cue ball travels 10 feet and goes in off. You're not going to see that. It went in off from a ball that was in the middle of the table below the break spot. So Ed's got a good look at his table here. Gets the 3 out.
Dean, my name is David, and this is
Jerry Spence.
What team won on 22? There is no winner right now because this is the 9-ball teams. So they're playing on both table 21 and 22. So.
So the team that's up now, it's a handicap, so they only have to go to 9.
They got a spot.
And whoever can make it has got to go to 11. So whoever can make it needs 3, and rail runners need 4.
Nice. Just not quite there.
And it doesn't look good now. They had control of both tables, and now
they lost control, and now Ryan looks like he's got nice control of the table, and Brian looks like he's coming back with that one on the 6.
6-7's sitting a bit funny, but a 6 goes down the corner, so
he could play the 6, down the corner and bring it back down to the 7 on the side if he doesn't knock it in.
Yeah, well, if you get a good angle, you could just float the 6 in, and you're guaranteed to get past the 7 for an easy.
A little close, but he could probably play the 6-9 if he wanted to, or just get the 6 out of there at least, because he doesn't want that near the 9. Brian gets the 9, and there he goes. Comes back off that scratch.
This is, I can't really tell from our camera angle, but there's 2 possibilities here. He might be able to make that combination 6-7. Oh, nice touch there. I don't see any kind of realistic out here. This is a situation, if you could, you'd want to move that 6-9. So.
Score is 9-5. Just check to make sure.
Oh, interesting. Interesting play.
Super.
Tried to put the 8 so that
it's in the way.
It's in the way of the 6-9.
I think Brian still got it. It was a smart try, but I think he just didn't quite get it.
Yeah, the 8's. Yeah.
Well,
it was good enough.
It was good enough, but it wasn't quite there.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the creativity of
some of these shots. Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't get the 8 there, that would have been a gimme combo.
See Jeff break here off the right side.
He's got a nice solid solid stroke.
Look at that. What an open table.
The one gets covered.
One got covered a little bit, and that 9's sitting dangerous on that corner.
Yeah, this is the kind of table where if I'm pushing quite often, I'll just pot the 9.
Find an angle off that 1 there and just pot the 9, honestly.
Yeah, and just leave yourself some kind of shot at the 1, but you get the 9 away from the pocket. That was a nice touch there. Looks like he's got just a perfect angle. Just tap the 8 down the rail, come out for the 9.
There you go.
Perfect. Yeah.
There's the 9. Sunk it. Let him have ball in hand.
Gabe made sure he's got a decent look at the 1, so he's not leaving himself too tough. A lot of people forget that they can just shoot the 9 in on a push. So whoever can make it is on the hill now.
So right now we have Jeff and Tyler, and then that's the final game right now. And so we'll see.
Yeah, they're just going to play this game out, I guess. And then
yeah. Oh, no, they're going to go for it.
They're going to play the next game. They're going to start it. Seems a bit early to...
because you start the mid-game and then that one's done and you win, so... But we'll see. It's 9-ball. You never know. Oh, and he hits the 8.
Oh. Off a push? I don't know if I would have... I think I would have given it back before I'd have played that shot.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe he thought he could get a better outcome. You're desperate. You're down 1. They're on the hill, and you need 4. So that might have been a bit out of desperation. And this could be over very quickly if he gets a good transition angle for the 2 to the 3. There's that 3-9 sitting down at the bottom of the table.
It looks like that's what he's going to probably try and do right here off that rail. Take that one rail, bring it all the way back down to the bottom corner on the right.
Yeah, he's got a natural angle to get down to the other end anyway. He doesn't have to hammer it.
Oh, he's going to go opposite side.
Yeah, oh.
Oh, accidentally got stuck behind the 9 on the wrong way.
I guess he was too far over to float down to the other side for the combo. Now he's...
So we'll see how Ed takes the break here.
This is Neil breaking here, yeah.
Ed's the guy with the white hair. Okay. Now I got to figure it out.
Yeah, Ed's the taller guy with the white hair, similar to mine. Except he's far younger than I am. Who's on? Who's on the mic again? 134. That's a while ago. I think we answered that, but it's Gary Spence
that one.
And David George. If you've heard some of the CSL snooker, I occasionally do some of the commentary on the CSL snooker, and a bit of pool from time to time.
Those snooker games take a long time. Holy. How often does a snooker match usually last?
Well, when you're planning it, you usually put about 30 minutes per game into your schedule if you can. If you're playing top flight players, you can get away with 20, 25 minutes a game because there's some big runs. But if you got tight tables and not elite players, you got to allow 30 minutes a game.
So the average time of a pool game, basically.
Yeah. So you're looking most of the brackets are either 2 or 2.5.
Yeah.
Because they usually start them off at best of 5. So you figure 4.5 games per round. And that was a great combo. 6 minutes with Ronnie. Yeah, well, he ran 5 minutes and 20 seconds. He ran 36 balls, 15 reds, 15 blacks, and all the colors. 147, fastest ever. So, by far and away, one of the fastest players who's ever played at a high level in snooker.
That's the game.
That's the game and match, folks. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not sure when the next stream is.
Next stream is 15 minutes.
Be back in 15 minutes, folks.